Hello, welcome to my new channel. I'm going to be doing a Let's Play series on 7 Days to Die. And starting out, we're going to be doing different classes. We're going to start out with the Survival class for the Valmod Valmod mod pack. You can get Valmod by going to doing a Google search for the 7 Days to Die mod launcher if you've never played the mods on the game. If you've never played the game, it is a survival-based horde crafting game, which that's how it's described. Basically, you have to survive a zombie apocalypse after a nuclear war. Something happened causing people to turn into zombies. Don't know exactly how that works with a nuclear war, but hey. Basically, the basic game is very simple. You craft, you survive. Every 7 days there's a blood moon, which causes the zombies to become more aggressive and attack in major hordes. And that's the gist of the game. I am doing this recording now. I'm waiting for the new patch to come out, which is supposed to be Alpha 17. A friend got me into this game a couple months ago, and I just fell in love with it. The graphics in it are fairly good. Not the best by any means. There's a lot of, as you can see just by me panning around, there's a lot of trees and grass. I mean, within your field of view, you have different rocks and things. You can pick up stones. This here is lead that's coming out of the earth, which you need mining tools to be able to get. You know, basic gameplay is fairly easy. You can walk, run, crouch. You get weapons, things along those lines. With this game, with this mod, like I said, I'm going to be doing a survival mod. You got different classes you can choose from, anywhere from bruiser to wildcard. You got bruiser, builder, gunman, hunter, medic, miner, survivor, veteran, and wildcard. Like I said, we're going to start off with survivor. I've played this a few times. Survivor is my favorite, just for the simple fact it gives you very good archery skills in the beginning, which I love archery when it comes to a survival game, because more than likely, unless you're an avid hunter or something like that, you're not going to start off with a rifle and a ton of bullets and things like that. So I try to keep it a little bit realistic, but you know, it is what it is. By the way, I put that in there too quickly. You start, when you break your case open, you have to choose your class, set the case on the ground, use a key to open the case. You get, you know, your tank top. Yes, I know I'm a guy and I'm dressed as a girl. We'll get to that later. Plant fibers, boots. You get a hood. You get a hunting knife, crossbow bolts, a flashlight, all important stuff. Sorry, I'm organizing as I talk. You get your first aid kit. First aid kit's great, you know, brings you back to full health. Cooking pot, great for when you have to boil water, because you only get 3 waters. Your land claim block. Since we're not playing on a multi-server, or a multiplayer server, I'm going to get rid of that because I don't need it. You get 2 cans of meat stew, large beef rations, 2 painkillers, like I said, 3 bottled waters, 3 bandages, 3 torches. Torches are great because when you go into a house or a base, you need to set it up to where you can see at night, because it gets pretty dark. Your survivor perks, and your first quest. Now, survivor perks says read this to gain skills relevant to your class. So you hit A, you can click the read button. Don't scrap and don't drop, but we're going to hit A. Survivor specialize in surviving off the land. So let's decline that real quick, and we're going to show you what you get. Hit tab to go into this menu here. This menu has your crafting, your character. Well, shows your character. You can bring up your map, your skills, your quests, your journal. And the journal gives you basic information that you need, like say you want to know about gun augment guns. Guns can be augmented with flashlights once you read the gun recipe. So you look at what players are on your server, and with me I've got creative mode turned on, just for a simple fact that if something happens to where, say, I get stuck or something like that, I can easily just fly out of it or something like that, just for this video purpose. But what we're wanting to do is we want to look at the skills. As you can see, we have all of our skill sets here. Nothing is more than 1. A lot of things are 0. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay. These ones with books, you have to learn a recipe. You have to find the recipe in the world and learn it. Battery bank, painting. Basically all painting recipes. Everything else, normally in the regular game, you would have to learn. You have to find these recipes in the world. There's schematics and you learn them. And they teach you how to do things such as building a mini bike or building scrap armor or something along those lines. Now, as I was showing you in the inventory section, we have this experience perk. We're going to go ahead and read it. Click accept. After we do that, we're going to go back in the menu. And with the survivors, it gives you a couple of perks. Your archery goes up to 31. Which, the thing about that is, if you go back down through the archery, you'll learn that you now know the recipe for a crossbow. Which is important because you cannot repair a crossbow unless you know the recipe for a crossbow. Gives you basic bows and things. Scavenging goes up to 16. You're a survivor, you're good at scavenging. At 16, you have learned the recipe for a blunderbuss, which, you know, is a gun that shoots just different stuff. Recipe for scrap iron pickaxe, a shovel, a shiv. A scrap iron shiv is better than a bone shiv, which we're probably going to start off with after we kill some stuff. You get the iron, brass, and lead, so you can scrap stuff. Keep on going. Okay, so those are the only things you get from those perks. Now we have another yellow sheet of paper, a request for the survivor. We're going to read that. Now if you look up in the right hand corner of my box, it says craft a bedroll and all that. These are where he shows the quest that you're currently on. Go into your quest menu, basic survival. There's one of 8 quests that we have to complete. The survivor quest, kill any zombie 30. You gotta kill 30 zombies. Holding bow or crossbow. So we'll be getting onto that as soon as we get done with the basic survival. I recommend doing the basic survival quest because you get 5 skill points and another 5 skill points. So you actually get rewards for doing these things. So to help level up your skill, always a good thing to do. So craft a bedroll, you just hit grass. Yes, I know it's kind of like Minecraft in that way. You can even punch a tree, but for those of you that have played 7 Days to Die, know all this already. I am, like I said, I am new at this Let's Play thing. I am new at doing the YouTube thing. So any questions or comments or anything like that, please feel free to let me know. I would love to have some feedback so I can always get better. I'll pick up a couple rocks now. As you see, when we reach the number of plant fibers we need, it turns green on the top right, and you just go in here and you can either hit enter and blank and it brings up your basic stuff, or you can type in what you're looking to craft. Or you can even go through different things. You can do, basics, building, resources, ammos, weapons, tools, traps, food, and all, different things. So we're supposed to craft the bedroll. We're going to craft the bedroll. While it's crafting, I'm going to start gathering the materials for the next thing, because we're going to need to make the next thing next. Like I said, I've played this quite a few times, so easy enough. Don't start crafting your next item until the quest comes up, because if not, you'll have to craft it again anyway. To complete this quest, we got to place a bedroll. We'll pick up our bedroll. Now, one of the things I have learned over many a times of dying in the early days, find some place, put your bedroll down so you don't spawn randomly in the world when you die. Because chances are you're going to die. Hopefully not, but chances are. Alright. So, the next one was craft a hatchet. You needed 4 stone, 2 wood, and 2 plant fibers. Now we have the next quest, which is craft a wooden club. You need 6 wood for. We're going to craft a wooden club. Takes a minute. The quest after that, if I remember correctly, is crafting a campfire. Now again, because we're playing on a mod, these beginning quests are a little bit different than if you were doing without the modded version. The non-modded version, you'd have to craft plant fiber clothing. You'd have to craft some wooden blocks for your house, and then you craft your campfire and all that. So the wooden club I'm probably not going to use, so I'm going to scrap it, because the simple fact is I have a knife and I've become very, very skilled at using a knife on this game. Place your campfire down. Now, you have earned skill points, paying them by accessing your inventory and navigating the skill points menu, then highlight the desired skill and perk to purchase it. Now, you go up here, go to your skills, and you'll notice you have 5 skill points. You can pump them anywhere you'd like. At this point in time, I'm not putting them anywhere, because we have one more quest that's popped up. We gotta go journey to the settlement. If you look at the top center of the screen, you'll see a compass. That compass, if you point it in the correct direction, I'm going to show you, as you look right there beside the S, there is a little building type thing on the map. Let's go to our map real quick by pressing the M button, most games. Look, we're looking south. We're going to go to this location. This is the settlement. As you see, it's a little ways away, so it's going to be a small journey. So we're going to go it alone. As far as I said with zombies, you also have wildlife in this game. You'll come across zombie dogs, which are very annoying. You'll have wolves, bears. Some mods have put in tigers and hyenas and stuff like that. You'll have rattlesnakes, buzzards. Okay, we're coming across some of our first zombies. Well, we've got the class quest. We got to do 30 kills, so we're just gonna kill a couple of zombies with the crossbow. Alright, he's dead. We're gonna click on him by pressing E. We're going to loot him with the R button and loot everything he had. Not all zombies drop stuff. Some of them don't drop anything. Some of them drop good stuff. Some of them drop bad stuff. That businessman dropped black suit pants. Now, if you look at our character, we're wearing grass fiber pants. They're a better rating than the suit pants, so we're just going to go ahead and scrap the suit pants. The good thing about scrapping cloth is our pants and things like that that are made out of cloth, you get cloth. The cloth can be used for bandages, weapons, repair kits. There's several uses, so don't ever throw anything away in a survival situation unless you know you're not going to need it. Ha, his head exploded. Awesome. Alright, another loot. Okay, military fiber. Lead trophy. Lead trophies, the only thing they're good for is scrapping or throwing them in a forge. What they do is they create lead, and you need lead to make bullets. So, again, don't throw anything away. Eventually you'll get to a point where you have a ton of cloth and leather and things that you're not going to need, and at that point in time you can start discarding it. And if you really need to make room in inventory, you can do it. Bird's nest. Always loot your bird's nest because you get eggs or feathers. If you're not going to come back across them, in this mod break them because you also get more feathers. And more spawn in the world randomly, so it's not something that's going to be going away completely. Oh, I missed. Alright, she's too close. Now, one thing I don't like about this is when you switch weapons, you can't press the button for a minute. It does not switch automatically. You have to just wait a minute and your weapon will pop up. You might get hit unless you back up. Now, the creators of 7 Days to Die said with the Alpha 17 patch, they've taken away one of the nice little things about this. If you're fighting close hand-to-hand combat with a zombie and you backpedal, usually you can get away from them without getting hit if you know how to time your hits and stuff. With the Alpha 17 release, they said that they're taking that away. If you're going to be fighting up close, you're going to have to take a hit to get a hit. So, you know, that's a good thing. And could be a bad thing, because as you see, early on you get stunned really easily. Aiming with crossbow is not exact. I mean, the closer you get, the better you can aim, but usually if you get close to a headshot, you're doing pretty good. Yeah, that zombie has some good loot. We got a gun, some bullets, and some food. As you see, as we get closer to the building, in the map, or in the compass up top, it gets larger, so I'll let you know you are getting closer. Cowboy. Alright. I don't like using guns because they're loud. I use them in emergency situations or if I've got enough bullets. One thing is, noise does attract more zombies, lights attract more zombies, and more zombies attract more zombies. So, the quieter you can be, the better off you are. Now, like I said, we're supposed to be doing this so I can do this class quest. So, yeah, my aim is just horrible right now. She had a treasure map. Treasure maps are great to collect. Put them in a box until you get your treasure map hunting skills up. They can be somewhat of a pain to find. Or until you can actually get your mini bike skills up to be able to build a mini bike, because usually they're far away. I've had a couple pop up that are really close, but usually far away. Cars. Always search cars, you never know what's in them. Cars like this are searchable. Cars that look somewhat new are searchable. Cars that are more destroyed, no. And again, if you've played 7 Days to Die and you're not new to the mods, a lot of what I'm saying is repetitive and basic knowledge. Things are hidden in tree stumps. There's a deer. We're gonna take, oh shoot, went behind. Okay, if you hit the control button, as you see I've crouched, I can move crouch. It says undetected. We're gonna try to hit the deer in the head. And didn't work. There it goes. Now, the reason for doing that is food. Yeah, I know the deer I guess we broke its neck and legs. You see, from that one deer, we've got 8 meat, 13 animal hides, some animal fat, and large bones. Animal fat's great. They were very creative when they did this. You can make tallow for candles. You can make torches with it. You can do, those are the basic uses for animal fat. I'm sure there's more recipes if I look. Along with the bones can be used to make glue. You know, you've heard of making glue from horses, I'm sure. Of course, animal hides, leather armor, animal hide armor, things along those lines. Okay, we've made it to the settlement. We're going to go ahead and go in the door. Always recommend searching the settlement. And you see, this is a chemistry station. It's destroyed, but it has more animal fat in it. Have a forge over here. The forge is in good shape, can be used. As you can see, when you open the forge menu, you have an anvil. This is a crucible. It's where you melt metals, and you have a tool die set, which is used for making other things. I don't know all the specifics of it. Your fuel slots, things that you can smelt, and things like that. We're not going to use the one here because we're going to end up building our own when we do set up a base. Or hope maybe find a base that's already got one. The mixer was broken, so we just took whatever's out of the mixer. We have a workstation again. Handsaw. This is a welding torch. And this is a paper loom. Again, because this is a modded version, it's a little bit different. In the regular version, it would be a different setup for tools that you can use in there. I don't remember exactly because I haven't played the regular version in a little while. These plants. These are blueberry bushes. I recommend picking them all because with the blueberry bushes you can make blueberry seeds. You have an emergency food supply, and always a good thing to have. Go in the door. Side, you have the trader.
At least wipe that shit off your boots before you come into my shop.
He's a very vulgar man. The trader has different things in the menu. You can see everything he has. You can separate it by classes, food, drinks, weapons, and all that. And his secret stash. Secret stash is usually higher priced items, but better quality. such as the iron boots, 444. I think when you get to your highest rank in crafting, I think you can make 500 items. As you see, 550 cloth gloves, 550 chest armor. All great things, but requires a higher cost. Now, with this mod, as you see, we picked up some Duke's Casino tokens.
Get the hell out of my store! It's
those
for
are
real
your
customers.
Oh boy, he was right on us. You hear the heartbeat. That means we are bleeding out. We are going to die if we don't bandage up soon. So we're going to go over here. We got a couple of bandages. We're going to go into the crafting menu, bandage. Shoot him with a crossbow and boom. Hey, we got another crossbow, some more bolts, and a shirt. And we're level 2 now. Alright, we have a trader. Yes, I do say traitor because he is a traitor. Our next goal is to find a place to go build our base or take over. There was a house back the other direction, however, one house the city does not make. Another deer. Kill it. I know that was an unfair advantage, he was stuck. You see, there are some graphical glitches. Wish it gave us more meat that way, but hey. The stuff you find in tree stumps is just weird. I mean, I have found night vision goggles, flashlights, clothing, weapons. I mean, not that people would actually stuff that stuff in a tree stump, but I guess you never know. I'm trying to... There are plus or minuses to different areas, different biomes. The snow, you don't overheat, but you do suffer through frostbite if you don't have enough clothing. The lack of regular zombie spawns is nice in the snow area. They usually stay in the green lush areas or the desert biomes. However, the lumberjacks are tougher enemies to kill, and they hit harder. And then if you have the desert areas, you have more buzzards and snakes and things along those lines, as to where if you're in the burnt biomes, you have hold on. If you're in the burnt biomes, you have burn victims, which burn victims usually one hit kills easily. I mean, they're already pretty done. Like I said, the lumberjacks, they're a little bit harder to kill. If they're on the ground, you do a headshot, and that usually kills them. So what we're looking for is a small little town, which we're coming across right here. Usually around the Dukes, the traders. Now you usually get close to a city, so not always. I've seen them out in the middle of nowhere. Again, collect everything. Glue. You'd think glue wouldn't be that important. It actually is very important. You can make duct tape. And those of you that don't know, if you can't fix it with duct tape, you're just not using enough duct tape. As quoted by The Rock. Oh, right in our face. Now, we are playing on a random generated map. The random generated maps, I prefer those over the normal maps because of the simple fact just a little bit more choices on things you can do. Building selections and things like that, especially with the mods. We got a hammer. Hammers are always good. Build faster. This map, I've got some buildings I've never seen, like this right here. This looks like a storage unit. We'll have to go through that because there might be some good stuff in here. Houses. Passing gas is the gas stations, of course. I've tried to make a base out of this particular one before. I don't like it because that's metal, but it only has 300 hit points. Zombies will tear through 300 hit points like butter. So metal like that is not the best place for a base unless you're going to reinforce it. Right now we don't have the things to reinforce it. Ooh. And that guy just doesn't want to die. Hey. Alright. Got a hair salon. Hair salons, you can get leather, things like that usually. Not very good for weapons. There's another deer over there running. A weed cleaver. Great for cutting weeds, but nothing else. Tried using it as a knife, it sucks. We'll take this deer out too. Oh, maybe. Oh, we hit it. Now it's running. I'm gonna chase it down and shoot it again. Like real animals, they fall over and die if you hit them right. So always chase your kill. Never leave an animal for waste. You know, be a true hunter. And kill for food, not for sport. You know, all the little hunter cliches. I am a hunter in real life, so if you don't like that, I'm sorry. I'd rather know where my food's coming from than from a factory where they just raise them and kill them. You know, we hear different sounds, zombies. I'm looking for a place where I want to set up a base right now. These houses are nice. It is 1940. We have to find a base and get set up before we reach 2200. 2200, it's considered nighttime. And at nighttime, it is dangerous because zombies run. They attack. You cannot search this car. This car is only good for salvage. The best way to salvage it is getting a pipe wrench and just going to town on it. We'll get to that point. Building here looks to be reinforced pretty well. I like the fact it's got 3 floors. With the time we have left, I think we have plenty of time to go ahead and clear this building before it gets too late, so. Whenever you're clearing stuff and making noise, look around. Like I told you earlier, noise attracts zombies, so. Now, like I said, this is a crafting game. Because I've selected Survivor, I cannot start crafting right away. I cannot build doors. I cannot build wooden frames until I learn those perks in the construction menu. I mean, that's the reason I like this, is because it is more realistic. I mean, if you've never done construction, you crafting a wooden frame, it's not going to happen if you don't know how to do it. You gotta learn, either through trial and error in real life or read a book. Another plus about this version versus the regular version, doors. In the non-modded version, you have to break the door completely down. In this version, you break through the door, just as I'm doing. Long, slow, tedious process. But you get a wrecked commercial door. Leaves the door intact, so it still has some hit points. You can go in. Alright, this is an apartment building. I've been in one of these before. So you got the mailboxes. Mailboxes usually contain just paper. I never really found anything else in there. I don't know if there is usually, but search everything, because as you can see, we just got a plus in our scavenging skills. Okay, there's something on the ground there. I can't. It doesn't look like a person. Looks like a bag. Got a desk. A little hallway. Our axe is not doing great, so we're gonna fix it. As you can see, as it gets close to being done, it dulls and makes it harder to cut through stuff. Another flashlight. So we have a 259 flashlight there. I'm gonna throw a couple things in this bag that we're not gonna need right away. Like I said, I'm not going to get rid of anything yet. But we're going to be doing some more searching. And like I said, we're going to make a base out of this because it is 2100. We got to hurry up and get through the year, because if not... Okay, we got some supply containers. We select a flashlight, press F, we can turn the flashlight on. You can search refrigerators and things. I recommend waiting until after you clear the whole entire building before you search anything. I have made the mistake several times to be in the middle of searching and be swarmed by zombies. Okay, so this is a fairly safe apartment. No zombies in here. Let's go to the next one. Now, because of the time, I'm going to go back here in the back room. I'm going to lay my bedroll down. I'm going to close the door. The reason for doing this, it is 21:42. In 15 minutes, zombies will run. And it is hard to kill a running zombie, especially early in the game. Okay, that door has got a bunch of stuff, but if we hit the wall, you'll notice we have wood compared to metal. Wood's easier to break through, so we'll just break through the wood. Also, if there's a zombie in here, we can shoot through the wood frame. That sound means that zombies now are more dangerous. They run and they will come get you. Recommend just keeping your ears open, because usually you can hear them, sometimes you can't. Okay, we're good there. Okay. Now upstairs, if I remember correctly, because I have been in one of these buildings before, there are some zombies. Pretty well protected, so I really don't want to go mess with them yet. Got ovens. You got all kinds of stuff down here that we can search through. Can't jump up there. We'll have to break a shopping cart to get down and to get there. If you break it with a hatchet, you see you're not collecting any material on the lower right, but you know, when you get to the end, you'll, I think, get 15 scrap iron. If you break it with a wrench, you collect materials and pipes and stuff like that. So, if you have a wrench, use those. Okay, we're in here. Flashlight. Okay, we have refrigerator. Protection. Always good. We're going to stand behind the protection because there's why. I'm going to stand over here. See, he's trying to get us. He should be hitting the barbed wire, but he's not. We'll hit him a couple times with a knife. Like I said, I've been in these situations before. Barbed wire is a great thing to have in front of you. It slows them down. And as you see, we have 7 health. Painkillers. Help you shrug off stunning blows and heal you a little bit over time. Likely all chems they make you thirsty. Good thing about painkillers, they raise your health by 20 points. So we have 5 of them in the inventory. If we were to eat them all, we would go all the way up to full health. We're gonna eat a couple of them. About 3. And then we're going to drink some water because dying of thirst is not fun either. Okay, we have a couple of frames there. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. Because I know there's more zombies in there. I can hear them. I want to make it to where I can get through here without having any issues. Have them chase me. Early on, repairing your hatchet's okay. Once you start leveling your skills, you know, make another one because your quality goes up. Quality goes up, damage goes up, block damage, everything. So, we jump on top of the barbed wire, which is not something we want to do. We're taking trap damage. Damn it! Get off the barbed wire, dummy. There we go. We're off the barbed wire. Let's go ahead and pick up these hay. stacks. That is why we have trap damage. There was a door frame there. Now it's not. So all that health that we just picked up is gone. More painkillers. We're gonna have an opioid addiction before the end of this series. Okay, you can see there's a zombie sleeping over there. We want to be very, very quiet. I don't know if I can augment the crossbow to add a, nope, I can't. Okay. Hoping I could put a flashlight on there, but not able to. Aim a reticle right there. And we're gonna hope that we hit him. We didn't. I barely see his outline. Sounds like we got him. Headshot. Headshot. Those of you who've played Unreal Tournament and things like that get the reference, I hope. Now, this building has minor damage. We're not in the real estate business, so I don't care about the minor damage. I do care about that, whatever sound that was. You see, there's a zombie running right there. Trying to get in. They run, they move fast. Again, Alpha 17, if it ever gets released, and you guys know what I'm talking about if you play this game. If it ever gets released, see, that wall has 3,000. That door has 2,500. So we're gonna wait on this for a little while because I know what's behind there. I know there's zombies behind there too. If we can get the zombies to attack the door, that'd be great. But I want to wait till they're not running, because the simple fact is, as long as they're running, they can do more damage. Because I can't kill them as fast. So, we're into day 2. Day 1 is over. And that's pretty much what we're going to do for today. Each day is a 60-minute cycle. I'll stop at the end of the days and we'll go through. What I might do on this one is wait till 4 o'clock, because 4 o'clock is when everything's new. Or right around 4 o'clock, maybe 3:50. And that way when we start back onto this game, it'll be a fresh start early in the morning. The zombies won't be running. And we can do our scavenging and searching. Again, I'm new to this. Never done it before. Figure I've got plenty of time on my hands. So wanted to try something new. Any questions, comments are welcome. If you like what you've seen, if you want to watch more, please click subscribe. As my videos get better, I'm going to stop doing as much of the describing. Like I said, this is for those of you who've never played the Valmod or never played 7 Days to Die. It's a little bit of a tutorial along with just a let's play. Goals for the next day 2 is we're going to start reinforcing this base for a day 7. I know that seems like 3 days away, or Day 2, that's 5 days away. So, your first horde is usually not the worst. Day 30, let's see, 7 times 5 is 35. So day 35 is when they start to get really bad. You get dogs and stuff on 14, and 21 you get a few more things. You have your screamers and all your other zombies. But I think day 35 is either 28 or 35. I can't remember. And when you start getting your pig cops, and if you're in a city, pig cops, zombie cops, sorry. Anybody who's out there might be a cop. I don't mean pig cops, I mean zombie cops. Your zombie cops, they're radiated, they glow, and they throw puke at you, which sucks. And it's like an acid, so it burns you. After that, it gets pretty intense. You get more and more added to each horde. After the zombie cops, you get I don't remember what they're called, but the green glowy guys. I'll have to remember what they're called later. So again, if you like this, please subscribe. If not, tell me what I can do better, maybe to make it where you like it. We got lucky today. My dogs didn't bark while I was doing this. And I believe that's it. Like I said, I'm just waiting. What I'll probably do is end the video now. It's 2:22, roughly 2:30, and then I'll go ahead and wait till 4 o'clock. Then I'll start again on day 2 of my next video. So, thank you all for watching, and have a good day.